Alright, on this one we want to use the quadratic formula in order to solve for x, or solve the quadratic, or in other words we're finding x-intercepts or roots for this equation that make this equation true. So let's go ahead and identify a, b, and c. So my a is always the number in front of x squared, so that's 5. B is the number in front of x, so that's 8. And c is the number that's by itself, or the constant term, and that's equal to -4. Use that quadratic formula. We want to plug in a, b, and c. So my x values, or my x-intercepts, are going to be given by -b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c over 2a, so 2 times 5. Then from here it's just a matter of simplifying. So inside the square root we're going to have 8 squared is 64 minus 4 times 5, so that's a -20 times a negative turns it positive. 20 times 4 is 80. So that gives me 144. So inside the square root I'll have a 144. So let's go ahead and simplify a little bit further. -8 plus or minus the square root of 144 over 10. I know the square root of 144 is 12. So x equals -8 plus or minus 12 over 10, and now we can split it apart into our two different positive and negative version of 12 and get our two roots. So our first root is going to look like -8 plus 12 over 10. Our second root is going to look like -8 minus 12 over 10. Simplify the top. -8 plus 12 is going to be 4 over 10. And reduce that and we get x equals 2/5. That's one of our answers. Over here, x is equal to -20 in the top, in the numerator, over 10. So our other answer is x equals -2.